Hey Capricorns, welcome to Tarot Heal. Welcome to the place where we Tarot Heal. Our way to self-love and unity consciousness. I hope all is well. Alright, I'm gonna get shiny in a month today. This light is being very dramatic, okay? It's like I want to pick up all the shape out on your face. Jesus. Alright. Don't be distracted by that. Alright, I come to you, humble God. Oh, welcome to your August reading. Alright. I come to you, humble God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, in accordance with your divine will. What is it that we need to know? What is it that the Capricorn collectives need to know? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Speak up. All right, it's something to talk about. Who had this? Scorpio? Okay. Forgive and forget. Love. Fuck you, you're cool. I'm out. Peace. All right, I'm not staying around for this drama. I ain't dealing with the bullshit. I'm going to tell you how I feel, and I'm out of here. That's it. No more talking. I'm done. All right. Anybody got time for the drama? Okay, accept disappointments gracefully. All right. Yeah, it's like saying your piece and being like, peace. We ain't gotta make nothing, no mess about it. We don't need no drama. We don't need nothing drawn out. I see what's happening here. I'm good. I'm bowing out gracefully. That's it. I ain't gotta curse nobody out. I'm out. That's it. I'm moving along and I'm protecting my peace. All right? All right. At least that's how you're being led to move. I feel like that's the energy here. While I was meditating on the energy, I kept focusing on how dramatic this lighting was, right? And I feel like it's something about that. Like somebody might be trying to bring drama to your door. And you're like, I ain't got time for that. I'm out here trying to do my own thing, all right? I'm out here shining. I ain't worrying about that drama, all right? All right, let's see what's up. Knight of Swords. Swoop. Curbing that. Curbing the drama. Get out of my way. I'm good. Before it gets too crazy, I'm dodging that. Ooh, Six of Swords. Yeah, see? Wow. This is fast movement. Six of Swords is moving away to calmer waters. It's like, oh, this situation is a lot. I don't need this in my life. And I'm out. I already see. Some of you guys probably already saw what was happening. What was about to happen before it happened. Yeah. You have the King of Wands coming out in reverse with the Emperor coming out. You saw somebody was just bringing a drama tower moment. It was a tower moment for someone. If you guys had someone in your life and they were like bringing some drama, they were doing something crazy, King of Wands, it was like, bruh. Oh, you want to be a player? All right, cool. I see what you're doing. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm not going to ask you more than one time to get it together. I see what you're doing. We're both grown, and I'm choosing to step away because I don't have time for this. You know what you're doing. You know that you're being a King of Wands. If you're dealing with someone who's being manipulative and you already peep game, it's that type of energy like, yeah, we're not kids. Why are you acting this way? And they try to play with your head. Once you see the play, you see the games being played, you leave, right? That's what I'm feeling here. Somebody's doing this. This could be you or someone that you're dealing with, whatever the case is. We have the Justice card coming out in reverse. It was an injustice. Somebody was playing around. Somebody sees the Emperor in someone, okay? It's like, I know what you can be, but you're choosing to be this? Okay, be that over there. I'm only accepting this type of energy, nothing less. Boss energy, come on. With the Knight of Wands, the drama, the struggle. Oh, this is too much, and you're making it too much. It doesn't have to be this hard. You're making it more complicated than what it needs to be, so I'm going to back away, because clearly you're the type that likes drama. All right? Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like someone's counting their losses. They're like, it's fine. I'm moving on. I'm cool with it. I don't feel like there's any regrets here because someone sees clearly what this person is doing. Someone saw a new beginning, a potential new beginning with this situation or a person. Why is this Fool card here? There's some boss energy. like if you're dealing with someone. All right, so we have the King of Wands in reverse and we have the Abundance card, right? It's like if you were sitting there juggling a bunch of people, if you know, okay, here's an example. If someone knows their worth, right? They know what they have to bring to the table and they were taking someone seriously enough to show what they have to offer as an empress, as an emperor, whatever the gender is. And they see that someone is too immature to deal with it. It's like, there's more fish in the sea. That's fine. You can't accept it or you don't know how to handle this? Cool. I'll find someone else who can. Also, some of you guys were dealing with this player type who was taking your love or taking your whatever this is, whatever your abundance is. They were taking that for granted and playing with other fish in the sea, right? It is an injustice because this person was going against their. They know that they should have taken you or vice versa. Someone knows that they should have taken someone more seriously. They knew that they had to step into emperor mode, right? But they chose to keep playing. King of Wands with this is all types of player energy, all right? They still want to be young and dumb and full of, you feel me? Anybody got time? All right. So it's like, cut your losses, I'm out. I thought it was a new beginning. It's not. Okay. Hermit card. Is there still looking back on the situation? I feel like that, no. We have the King of Wands coming out. See, someone's like, all right, well, I'm moving on. I'm just going to build my own foundation because I know what that looks like. All right, boss energy. The only thing is just accept this disappointment gracefully, which I feel like you are. Let's look into the blockages. There has to be something. For this reading to come out, there has to be something underneath or some type of whatever. Or maybe this is just a you go girl or you go boy. You did the right thing, right? It does seem like it was a tower moment. Let's just see. What's up with that tower? It was probably a tower moment for that person. That communication probably caught them off guard because they're used to playing games or they probably thought that they had you in the bag or something like that. Whatever the case is, this communication coming from Empress energy about like, it was a tower moment. It made them realize what they lost type of thing. They realized they were taking it for granted. Whatever. All right, what's the blockage here? See, it's a different type of love when someone, when you realize someone loves you because they're choosing to love you. Or if you realize they're being nice to you because they're choosing to be nice to you. Not because, it's like when you see somebody being nice and they're choosing to be nice, it might be easy for you to not see that they can actually be mean or be an asshole, right? So it's easy to take that for granted until they show you the asshole side. And then you're like, oh, you were choosing to be nice to me. It's not that you're a pushover. You're just being good to me. So that's the energy here. Someone might have gotten it confused or twisted. Like, oh, you just love me because you can't get enough of me and you ain't going nowhere. Until this person said, oh, that's what you think? I'm out. And now this person's like, oh, you weren't that wrapped up the way I thought you were. You were actually just giving me a chance to not be stupid. Or you were giving me enough rope to hang myself. You know, so it seems like someone, yeah, that's what happened. All right, cool. What's the blockage? Ten of Pentacles. Why is Ten of Pentacles here? Why is Ten of Pentacles here? Because I feel like someone's moving on to their own happiness. Okay, so this isn't a blockage. I feel like someone's given no more thought to it. They understand, they have a solid handle on what the situation is. So they're not feeling regret about moving on because they have, the reason why they were able to do this is because they have a clear understanding of what their foundation is. Now, if you haven't done this yet, then this is a blockage for you, not knowing what your foundation is, or being anchored in your own happiness and your own emotional fulfillment. That's gonna stop you from wavering, right? So if you haven't done this and you have someone in your life and they're like kind of playing too much, and you know that they can give you more, but they're just not giving it, then there's a need to look within with the Sun card and see, like, anchor yourself in your own stability. Make your happiness, make your decisions, make your decisions based on your own happiness. Allow your self-fulfillment, your emotional fulfillment to determine what your steps are, not what their potential is. Don't let their potential determine what your steps are, right? Okay. I do feel like there's no need to give this a second thought. Just keep staying in your happiness. I just feel like this is like saying you did the right thing. This is just a confirmation reading. All right, what are they feeling to see? And probably got to turn this person around. Probably, okay, let's see, hold on. Yeah, it turned them around. But they still won't be able to give you what you want. It shook them out. It woke them up out of their King of Wands energy. They're like, oh, wait, let me stop bullshitting. It did, with the King of Pentacles here. I do feel that. 9 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. They realized, like, okay. It's like, I didn't realize what I had until it was gone type of thing. So now they realize that you leaving, or if you haven't done this yet, but if you've done this yet, you leaving, that self-respect was attractive. Okay, that's what it was there. You standing up to them was attractive because they probably deal with a bunch of people. They obviously they're carrying this player energy, so they probably are used to people just allowing them to move in a certain way. And for you to move the way you moved and pick up and be like, I'm not taking this bullshit. You can let whoever else deal with that. I'm not. It woke them up like, okay. This person, you know, it put them in hermit mode and they're reflecting. Oh, the 3 of Wands, I don't feel like they still can't really give you what you want right now. They can't give you the stability that you want. I feel like with this, if this is a person, like you were going for a person who probably couldn't give you what you wanted anyway, I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's what I feel here. But you saw the potential. Like, as they weren't able to give you what you wanted. But you saw that they can grow into it, so you were like kind of giving them a chance to do that, right? So now they're growing, but they're not in Emperor mode. So it started the healing. It was a Tower moment that triggered their healing journey. All right, what's the advice? So that's coming out as what you're feeling to see. And they can't stop thinking about it now. That's some bullshit. Ain't that some shit? That's some bullshit. You had to walk away for them to feel it. Now they're feeling all the regret. Now all the love is flooding in. They didn't have to accept the love. They didn't have to face that love until they felt hurt by you leaving. They were enjoying your energy and your presence, your space, your love. They were enjoying that love. So they never really had to sit back and think about reciprocating that love because you kept giving it. Once you took it away, now they're like, I miss that love. I need that love. Holy shit, I need that love. Okay, and that's what they're missing that. They're regretting it because it was always there and they thought it will always be there. It stopped them from actually appreciating what was there. Okay, they're gonna have to do some healing. I feel like they're looping a little bit with the 8 of Swords and the Star card because they still have some healing to do. It's some unhealed energy that stopped them from seeing this connection in the first place, right? So now they have to begin their healing journey outside of you. It's their own journey now. But it seems like you came through as a catalyst to Or at least if you haven't left yet, then you're enabling them, okay? But once you leave, you start the healing journey. You start act 2 in this cycle for them, okay? In this dynamic or whatever the case is. Not saying that they'll come back. They probably will, but that, I don't know if you guys are even thinking about that or thinking about them. Like, they would have to be totally different at this point. That's what it looks like here. I don't see that with the 9 of Swords coming out in reverse. I don't see someone giving it a second thought or having any regrets, because I feel like someone gave someone enough rope to hang themselves with, okay? So they did it. Now it's like, okay, good. You showed your ass. I'm out. I'm gonna tell you about yourself. I forgive you and I love you, but this love is not for me anymore. All right? Accepting it gracefully, moving on. They might still be, even though they still have this, they have this warped love. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling here. Like, they still have some healing to do. They have this warped love going on. So even though they realize, like, oh, that was my dream, or that was my wish fulfillment, that was my love, they still have all this, like, but I was right and they shouldn't have left. You know, is that type of energy going on? I don't feel like I said, with the Three of Wands, I don't feel like they still can't rise to the occasion. They can't rise to Emperor mode. They're not there yet emotionally. They don't have the emotional maturity yet. And they're still looping on us being right in that unhealed place. Like, they might not understand what they actually did that was wrong, but they just know, oh, it was wrong enough for this person to leave. So I got to get them back, as opposed to, hey, what did I do wrong? I don't know if they're going into that level of reflection, the reflection that's going to take them down a healing solo journey. I think they're going down a route of reflection like, oh, I missed this person, I want them back, and not realizing how they were the problem. All right. What is the animal spirit? What's the animal spirit for the person who's walking away? Pick spirit, use your mind wisely. It's time to step into logic, okay? If you haven't walked away from this person yet, then it's time to use your mind wisely, use logic here. It's like, you see the potential. You see the potential here, but you see what they're showing up as every day. That is a choice. They're choosing to show up in this way every day, even though they can choose to do this. They're not. So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep dealing with this? If you keep dealing with this, you're enabling this behavior. You have to step away from this type of character so that they can grow to this character. By that time, you'll probably be fed up and won't even want them at that point. But at least you walked away for your own emotional maturity, right? It is a lesson here. It's a lesson for both of you guys in here, all right? Magic works through you. Scarab beetle spirit. This is taking up a lot of your mental resources if you're still dealing with them. If you weren't, if you left, then it was taking up a lot of your mental resources. You're gonna see that now, okay? You're gonna see how much energy you were putting into probably trying to help them, or whatever the case is. Seeing their potential and giving them that space to thrive, or whatever the case is. All right. However you were supporting them, whether it was emotional, because it does seem like if you were providing emotional support, maybe some of you guys financial, hopefully, whatever. But whatever, if you're providing support, you're going to realize how much they tied up a lot of your resources there. And once you release them, you're going to see that start to free up. Like, oh, look at me saving more money. Look at me having more energy now, because this person was just taking your energy and not giving. Okay, this is it was a bit of a sinkhole. This person was an energetic or emotional sinkhole. It wasn't giving you any rewards. All right, so Bobcat spirit, life is a mystery, and Dove spirit, be peace. Not saying that it's not going to feel like super easy to do, but I feel like you will feel at peace By the time someone comes to this decision, they'll feel very much at peace. It's like, yeah, it's just like you just, if you know you did all you could to make it work, and you realize it still didn't work, and you realize, oh, because this person isn't working with me, that gives you a level of peace. Like, I did what I could. You're just not ready. And I'm out. I'm cool with that. It is what it is, you know? That type of energy there. Be peace with it. I don't think like I have to say that. I think y'all are already in that energy, to be honest. That Nine of Swords is like, yeah. The Nine of Swords with the Sun card is like, oh, I'm building my own world. Like, I was trying to build with you, but look, I know where my happiness is. I can find my happiness, and I'll find my happiness with someone else. It's fine. I know I can do it, all right? Queen of Wands energy, that energy is about creating, okay? Also with that Magic card, it is about creating. Speaking of creating, calling in your soulmate. That's what happens. This separation, this walking away, it does clear up energy, as I mentioned, right? It clears up your resources, your mental resources for whatever it is that you want to create. But free yourself. Yeah, this was a cycle. It might have been a back and forth energy. You might have stayed around where you might feel like you might have stayed around a little bit too long. Don't do that to yourself. It's fine. You had to do it. You had to do it that way. So by the time you leave, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt as much to leave. It's like, this is a bad example, but I just heard this example on on a show. How they castrate goats, right? They tie something. They tie a string or something around their balls, and eventually the blood stops rushing there, and it just kind of falls off, right? It's like after, that's exactly the energy there. I wish I had a better example, but that's the energy. Where it becomes, after a while, it's like, it just becomes painless because you're just like, you put enough pressure on it, right? You did enough work on that, all right? But it leads to you drawing in. As you free yourself from the situation, you draw in something new, all right? That's what's happening. All right. Now, for some of you guys, it could be you draw in the newness in this person. For some of you guys, okay? For some of you guys, you actually draw in someone else, okay? So just keep that in mind. All right, we're all set. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Add me on your IG, Tara and Hill. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below, all right? Thank you so much. So we meet again. Peace.